Hi guys, welcome to Tuesday. We're going to get started with a warm-up, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I want you to row if you're at the gym. If you're at home, you're going to go for a quick jog or jump rope. After that, we're going to get in some plank work. So we're going to start in a front plank position, hands underneath the shoulders. From here, we'll rotate into our right side plank. After that, we'll rotate into our reverse plank with the hips up, looking up at the ceiling, and then we'll finish on the left side plank. After that, we're going to grab a plate. If you're at home, just grab one of your dumbbells or kettlebells. You're going to have the hands just in the center on the outside here. Feet are going to be right underneath you. Shoulders are down and back. You're going to push the butt back, touch the plate, and stand. So butt goes back. Notice that the shins are nice and vertical. Shoulders are down and back, so good posture. And then stand all the way up at the top. After that, we're going to go back to that plank. We're going to add in some mountain climbers. So for these, I just want you to think about bringing the knees towards the chest and just keeping a nice cadence with the mountain climbers. After that, we're going to go to a bottom-up squat. So for this, it's really important that you set your feet in your squat stance before you start. You're going to walk yourself out to a plank position, and then you're going to walk yourself back into the bottom of your squat. Okay, so from here, I have my chest up, pushing the knees out. I'll walk back to that plank position, and then walk back, and then when coach calls time, you'll stand at the top. After that, guys, you're going to load up your barbell with some light plates. I would recommend using a mixed grip today, so we'll have one palm facing out, the other palm facing you. Hands should be just outside of the thighs, feet are right underneath you, shoulders are down and back. You're going to keep pulling this bar into your body, pushing your butt back, shins are vertical, and then we'll stand all the way at the top. So I want you to feel the bar on the way down and on the way back up. We'll take a few minutes to get to our working weight for the workout, or our starting weight, I should say. For the WOD, guys, we're going to go 4 minutes on, 5 rounds. During that 4 minutes, you're going to go for a 400-meter row, or if you're at home, 400-meter run, or roughly 2 minutes of jumping rope. After that, you're going to do anywhere between 5 and 10 deadlifts. Each round, I want you to increase weight. So the row should take 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, depending on how well you row. And then your 5 to 10 deadlifts, maybe 30 seconds or so. So during the remainder of your time, what you're going to do is rest and or put plates onto your bar so you can increase the weight if your form is good. If you're at home, what I want you to do is just add in some tempo. So you'll have your dumbbells, you can be on the outside of your legs. And I'm just going to slowly lower down, taking about 3 seconds to tap and then stand. So you're just doing a negative on the way down. Another thing we can do is do some pauses. So I can pause at the knees, I can pause mid-shin, and then go all the way down, and pause again on my way back up, mid-shin, at the knees, and then stand all the way up. So that's just a couple of ways for those of you at home to make your dumbbells feel heavier since you can't increase the weight. For the score today, we're going to score heaviest weight, use, how many reps you did, and assuming you had good form. For more experienced members, I want you to try either the axle bar, that's the thicker black bar, or the trap bar. And what that's going to do is just provide a slightly different stimulus for today. For those of you that are not as quite experienced, just use a regular straight bar and deadlift, focusing on your technique. After we get through our deadlifts, we're going to finish off with some core movements. So this is going to be 30 seconds on, 30-second transition, 3 rounds of each. So there's 3 movements. So the first one, we're going to alternate side to side. Ideally, our feet are going to be elevated on the rower. So I'm going to use these sliders just to kind of make it look like my feet were on the rower seat so I can slide them. So I'm going to get set into a front plank, and then I'm going to pull to one side and then to the other. If you don't have sliders at home, or if you're not comfortable having your feet elevated on the rower seat, what you can do is just jump your feet from one side to the next and just go back and forth, alternating sides. Next, we're going to do our second movement is we're going to have one foot on the rower seat, the other foot will be elevated. Okay, so this is my foot on the rower seat, this one's elevated, and then I'm pulling this one in and out on the rower seat. If that's too hard to do with your foot elevated, what I want is same side knee to elbow, alternating. And then our final third movement will just be having the other foot on the rower seat and the other foot elevated, or you're going to go opposite knee to the opposite elbow. And you'll just keep alternating sides. Okay, so we're going to hit kind of the lower abs, the obliques today, as well as a lot of shoulder work in terms of holding ourselves in that plank position. Guys, if we have time for some daily mobility, I would hit the quads just because of all of our squatting. We'll also hit the glutes, hamstrings, the lats, and lastly our snow angels. So guys, I hope you have fun with this today. Definitely move well, protect your back. Good luck and have fun.